Jet, Jet, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you all. Oh no, she woke up. Oh my god, she just rolled over. Oh my god. Chat, I have a surprise for you. It's a ta! She's still there. But we got a new harness actually. Pretty crazy cool harness. My brother apparently knew about this harness for like a long time. So he took me to like go get it today. So I sound a bit tired, but also like I sound like I've had like way too many stimulants. That's because I have. I've had a bit too much coffee. I found out. So Tim Hortons, if you don't know Tim Hortons, it's like a Canadian chain of like, you know, it's like, imagine if Starbucks wasn't actually run by an American, but it was run by like an overseas company, but they sell themselves on being a Canadian company, and then they freeze dry and they like, you know, bring everything frozen, and then they fire all of their bakers, and then they ruin their relationship with their coffee supplier to the point where McDonald's now takes over their like the Canadian coffee supplier, and you basically have what Tim Hortons is. However, they're the only ones who make an iced cappuccino, which is like the most popular drink. I'm pretty sure it's just 99% sugar. Because if you drink it, it literally is just like sugar and like maple syrup and like stuff and like coffee. But that's what I'm on. So you can kind of tell because I'm fairly fast. Oh god. Oh no. The internet died. Alright, I think it was stable. Sorry about that. I think my Wi-Fi just like died for like a moment because it was like trying to do something. I think it was being assigned a new address because everything changed for me too. But hey, you know what? At least that means all the problems are all gone. Right? All the problems are gone. Now, today's going to be interesting, okay? One, we're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3, which if you didn't know that I played that game, you'll be very surprised. When you see me play this game, you'll be very, very surprised, okay? Two, you're going to see my feet. This is going to be a very awkward thing to see. Just don't draw attention to my feet. If you do, you're a sicko, okay? There's nothing much I can really do. She likes to sleep while touching me, so there's not really much that I can do. Right? It's like either I give her my feet, or she runs off, and you don't get a puppy cam. Right? For some of you, this is like a double win. Right? I fully expect to see a page on like WikiFeet as like stick things foot, and it's like, oh man, it's like multiple shots of my foot. I just want you to know my feet are very dexterous. Look, I can even wave hello. Yeah, that's right. Just like wave that. Yeah, that's a good foot. But yeah, today is gonna be like a weird foot / a dog cam. There's not really much. There's no other way to really do it. It was gonna be on the sofa, but she fell asleep by my computer. So I was like, all right, let's just do it here. Like, there's no reason to move her to the sofa when she's already asleep, right? And plus, you know, she's tired. We've been out the whole day. I think she has the same thing that I have, which is motion sickness. Every car ride, I come home and I vomit. I'm just like, ugh! And then, but specifically, so car sickness, right? Motion sickness. You're apparently supposed to get over it at some point. I never do. So every single time that I go on a car ride, even if it's for like, you know, 5-10 minutes, I'll come home, I'll take a massive shit, I'll vomit, and then I feel great. But then I have to like eat after. It's one of the most annoying things. And I remember one specific time when it really bit me in the ass. When my family was driving us, because we decided to take a road trip to go visit my uncle who was getting married, right? All the way in like, you know, in Philadelphia, in the United States. Okay, so imagine a road trip from Canada to Philadelphia. Okay, you drive all the way there, and I vomit like every single hour. Okay, they thought I was going to like die, right? And I'm pretty sure I made the road trip like twice as expensive and twice as long. Because I remember specifically, we would stop after I vomited to like go like stock up on like shopping bags. And then eat, because like my sister was like, no, he has to eat, because like he is losing too much, right? He has to eat. So I would eat, right? But then the moment I get back into the car, I just vomit out. So it's like non-stop, like clockwork. I would just sleep all the way through. I'm pretty sure like they probably gave me like sleeping medicine at some point, but I would try my best to just sleep all the way through just to prevent the like vomiting. Yeah, but ever since then, we've never taken a road trip ever again because we realized I'm not gonna make it, and it's never fixed itself. So hey, I just want you to know, if we ever do a road trip stream, like in the future, right? Let's say, you know, there's like you know, everyone does their own like RV streams now, right? Their own camping streams. I'm gonna be the guy on camera that's like vomiting into every single shopping bag. It's so funny to me that like, you know, there is no easy way to vomit on the road. And actually, even when you vomit at home, right? Everyone vomits into the toilet because it's made to take up like certain like things. I just go right into like the kitchen sink or the like bathtub. The bathtub is kind of iffy because it's not meant to take that kind of stuff. It's meant to be like gray water. But hey, just imagine as if I'm like it's the same as if I didn't shower for like 2 weeks, right? You would have the same thing stuck inside there as what comes out of my stomach, right? Or the kitchen sink, which is meant to take a bunch of actually, it's not meant to take food at all. It's not really. You're not supposed to throw things down your kitchen sink. It's supposed to be gray water too, but at least that thing has like a filter, so you can like, you know, pick it up. But yeah, that's why this morning it's why I sound both tired but also active. Just coffee and vomiting, coffee and sickness. But hey, it was all worth it. It was all worth it for her to get a new harness, which that harness is extremely good. So usually dog harnesses. My old dog had a harness. She didn't like it because you had to put her feet in first, and she hated that. So we just stuck with the collar for her. But this dog, she doesn't like this harness either. But this one's easier to put on. You just like throw it around her like neck, and it's like it's just a hole. So you just slip it on her like head. Then you just you buckle it at the bottom, and it's done. So I'm glad that my brother took me. I'm very, very thankful because this thing helps a lot. It's also good for her just because like apparently Chihuahuas have a collapsed trachea very, very often, which I didn't want for my dog for obvious reasons. So I was like, okay, let's not have her die of like a collapsed trachea. Let's make sure that she can breathe, right? I feel like that's a very good thing to like have. Thankfully, she's all good now. She's sleeping, and this gives us time to play some games. Even if she's awake, though, it's still fine to play some games because after today, we're gonna install a fence. We may install it on my camera afterwards. It's just a bunch of chicken wire, and then I have like zip ties, and I have like an old curtain, and I'm planning to like tie to the bottom. The goal is to basically section off my computer area so she doesn't get like stuck, so she doesn't eat like ball bearings. But I don't think she does anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the key is that it's going to be a lot safer for her, and she shouldn't be able to go and like attack my computer wire. She's learned that the HDMI cable feels good in her mouth, because it's one of those braided cables. And for like a dog that's like teething, I'm pretty sure anything that has like, you know, weird holes or like can be like used to like, you know, hang your teeth into, like it feels good for her. The problem is that these things are low voltage, not no voltage, right? So it could still shock her, and like her being small, I'm assuming. How much electricity can a dog take? I don't know. How much electricity until you kill? No, not until you kill a dog. Maybe. How much electricity would kill a dog? Holy shit! Wait, actually, that's yeah. Okay, yeah. That's enough electricity to like kill her. Yeah, for sure. Can animals or birds withstand greater electric shocks? No. So compared to small animals, and this one's small. Okay, so yeah, basically, she. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Thankfully, everything should be good now. So we're gonna have a much better time moving forward, at least. There will still be breaks here and there, just so I can like take her to the washroom. But she's actually learning how to play on her own a lot more. And I've changed the schedule to play with her a lot in the morning, which I did before. But before, it was mostly training. It wasn't playing. So it was like work, right? Now I've done a split of like in the morning, before stream, I play with her. Then at nighttime, I train and then play with her. It makes her more tired during the like streaming time. And after the streaming time, it doesn't matter because I'm just editing, right? So I can like train her while I'm sitting here. And waiting for things to render, or like waiting for things to like cache. It's not that bad. Yeah, hi baby. You may also notice that my pants are very what is it? Beach themes. It's I don't know why. I just decided to wear these today. I figured this would be a good one to have because we're very close to Baldur's Gate, I'm pretty sure, within Baldur's Gate 3, and I imagine that there's water there because we're on the Sword Coast apparently. I've been reading up more on like the lores of like different games, like say whatchamacallit, the Lunacid, which after sleeping more, I realized yeah the game has like a huge issue of like following the real moon cycle. But you know what? Akuma Kira, like, if you're a game developer, right, and you want to do something cool, you might as well just like do it. You're the only you're a part of a subgroup of society that has the skills and the means to do something very, very cool that nobody else possibly could, right? Like imagine somebody saying, yes, actually, I time the coming of an old god with the moon cycle. You would think, wow, either they're crazy or I'm about to join a cult. But a game developer, that's just a Wednesday or whenever 1.0 dropped, right? So it makes sense. But actually going through all of my old clips, because I was trying to figure out where I was in Baldur's Gate 3, I spent so much time doing nothing. But even that like game, so we're on update 4 now for Baldur's Gate 3. There's a lot of fixes in that game, which means a lot of things have been fixed about things I found very annoying, which is nice. There's a lot of annoying things that were finally fixed that I actually encountered in my playthrough, but I am worried about if my save even survived. Now mind you, I've reformatted my computer. It's happened a couple times. I'm curious what happens. I don't mind restarting, but I mean, I do mind restarting because do you have any idea how many games we've had to restart? Yeah, it seems insane to me. We've already restarted with at least, World of Horror, which again, well, I feel like it's my fault because the story page, if I look at it now, the story page doesn't mention cloud saving. At the same time, it's like, I mean, but really though? Like, especially if you play on like, the Steam Deck, it doesn't carry over the save. It's like, damn. Absolutely sucks. Yeah, we're gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3 today. Just give me a moment to start it, and then I'll see if anything happens. Oh, also, I solved the blue screen issue. Finally narrowed it down. It is 100% the Elgato 4K 60 Pro 2 Mark II. I don't know why the Elgato 4K 60 Pro Mark II blue screen so much when I've seen other people use it. And again, I only got it because like I wanted to like get it for like a PS5 stream or like something way in the future and like record something very, very high quality, or record from like a video camera. But like after seeing how often it like crashes, I don't even trust it anymore. So we're gonna have to like think about okay what to do. And thankfully most video cameras don't have like an input like that. So I will be changing capture cards eventually. I just need to figure out what's like a good one to like use. Also, I've actually been getting like a small itch for Counter-Strike Nexon, which is weird if you think about what that game was, right? It was like a rip-off Counter-Strike, but that was probably the most fun that I've had in Counter-Strike since Counter-Strike Go, right? Which is sad. Counter-Strike 2 is not as fun. The ability to play like a weird zombie defense game, and where you like kill swarms of zombies and you like build towers and stuff and you have weapons, like it's kind of actually insanely fun. The crazy part is that game seems to be getting more and more and more like content of that type over and over and over. There's also, for some reason, I didn't know this, there's like very K-poppy skins. I don't know if they're K-pop actually themed, but it seems like they're very, very like inspired by K-pop characters, which is like odd, very, very odd. I can't wait to see what more that like game has to offer, but that's gonna be like a later stream, like a weird day stream, probably like a Sunday stream or something. I'm reserving Sundays and Saturdays for like weird days for the most part, and then Monday, Tuesday off, and it's the usual. But yeah, that's enough talking. Listen, there's been a lot to catch up on, and again, thank you viewers on YouTube and stuff. I do appreciate you guys. I don't know why you guys even bother watching on there, but hey, the videos will come up soon. Again, sorry. I just haven't had time between the like dog and like having to do some things. But now I'm good. Now there's nothing left to do, right? Now there's nothing left to do. Now I can actually edit the videos and make sure that they all get uploaded. But you know what time it is now? Time for Baldur's Gate 3. So let me start it up and we'll get right into it. Because again, I do want to see what Baldur's Gate actually is.